You're on the air with AiR.
Yo, where's your money at? Man, the money maker right here on 97.7 KRCK.
Yeah.
WyCLeF JeAN in the building.
That
Yes.
one right there is a crazy song, man, because really my daughter's 3, like she took me back to like my high, because when I said high school, she was that girl that made me do the hula hoop around the gym. Like I just went back to remembering like what my high school sweetheart was like.
I got you.
You know, she was like banging in high school, and then after high school she turned
She fell off?
crack.
Oh, you know it kills.
Yeah, and
Really?
yeah, she turned to
And
crack.
I knew you spoke that from the heart. 'Cause
Yeah, then prostitution.
Really?
Yeah.
On some real stuff, right?
Yes, and then she sort of like got it back. You know what I mean? So,
I got you.
So when I be writing, it's important because you know you got some girls out there tricking, right?
True.
Some girls stripping. Mm-hmm. Like and as we speaking right now, some people probably doing some lines like they don't know where they going.
Yeah,
right?
this is true.
Right.
They
so
probably listening to us like, huh, what?
I know they're listening to this like, yo, damn.
Right?
Yeah, WyCLeF is some deep kids.
It's a deep cat.
Yeah,
Cold
WyCLeF,
piece.
deep. That's a cold piece together, cold piece. If Clef wasn't married, he'd probably get with AiR. That's a cold piece right there.
Oh,
But,
you know?
but I think that when they hear joints like that, they say, oh, man, we could identify with that.
True.
And I think that's the power of music.
Definitely
you know
can
what I'm
relate to it. That's
Yeah.
real. You say your daughter picks out your singles.
saying? Yeah, she did. She 3. She picked out the
How did she
sweetie
do
girl.
that? Explain the process.
Because when she was born, she was like 1, right? Mm-hmm. And, I mean, she wasn't born at 1. You know, she became 1.
I'm like, wait, okay.
But when she was 2 years old, I take her to like a preschool.
Okay.
And while I'm working on the album, and I remember just playing joints, and she 2, so I don't think she listening, right?
Yeah,
she can't be listening. And then I passed Sweetest Girl. I went to another record, and she just started crying.
She wanted you
And
to
I
know
was like,
that.
yo, I ain't no way you hear this, Angelina. Then I went back, and then she was like, la 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 la,
What?
all the time, you know. So
That was her song.
yeah, that's her joint. So every night before she sleep, now she had me play Fast Car for her on the guitar.
Woo,
So
speaking of fast car, man. Right? Fast car.
Yeah, so that's the vibe right there.
Let's talk about Fast Car a little bit, because that's another. Let me talk about the album itself in general. I told you this off the radio. I'm gonna tell you this on the radio because I know a lot of people will agree with me. Dr. Dre's Chronic 2001 classic. It's one of those CDs you put in your tape or your CD player. You don't have to skip past any songs. WyCLeF JeAN, Carnival #2. Memoirs of an Immigrant. You can do the same thing. Classic. Put it in there and just forget about it.
Zone out.
Man, I was almost late to work today. Bumping in the car like, ooh,
Zone
it's a
out.
fast car.
It's a fast car. Driving that fast
Woo,
car.
let's talk about Fast Car for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Tell me about it.
I mean, I want to thank Paul Simon.
Paul Simon is amazing on it.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people in the hood like, Paul who?
Simon.
Paul. Yeah.
Right?
Check him out. Go up on the internet. But for me, it was sort of like, you know, with that record, I wanted to pay tribute to people like Kanye West,
Okay.
Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Left Eye, and
All
just
of them, yeah.
in general, even my man in New York that got hit 41 shots, Sean Bell. And it was like saying, like, life is a fast car. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So we moving at the pace that we moving, and then it ain't really about the money no more. So you don't got to be a billionaire to get a ticket to the moon. Anybody could get taken out.
And you know somebody up there, right?
Right? You heard me. So
See?
the point is respect me and I respect you. That's the code of the hood, and it's still the same.
It is the code of the hood, and everybody respects you, man, because you are a legend.
Love,
A
respect
legend,
that.
baby.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you for coming through. I know you got to get up on out, but we're going to leave him with Fast Car.
Ah, that's the vibe.
Paul Simon version.
Ah, you
Right?
just flipped it. The pause, the
Yes.
two version.
Hey, I played this at my new at 2.
Yeah. Oh, you
Couple
know I
weeks
was
back.
Oh, that's the vibe. That's
No, I
the
got
vibe
you,
right
baby.
there.
You know I got you, man. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce it and say goodbye to the Coachella Valley, but we really appreciate you.
Coachella Valley, WyCLeF JeAN. This is my new joint right here, man, featuring my man Paul Simon. Yo, listen, zone back. This one right here is called a Fast Car. Yeah.
Your girl, AiR. Sorry, I get dyslexic with words, entire words, not just letters. It's just a little break, just to make fun of you. That's all. Because that's just what I do.